Because you want to enjoy the full range of what your beautiful television can do. You want to enjoy those TV shows, those movies, that music, and you want it to match that beautiful brand new TV you've got. Well, chances are you're the one saying, what did she say? What did he say? Did you hear that? What? And you get insecure and you think it's you. It's not you. Those world-class TVs we're buying now, the really beautiful advanced ones that are sliver thin, they have no space for speakers. They're so tiny, the speakers that are in there, and a lot of times they're not even facing forward. So of course we have a hard time listening to the dialogue and those pivotal points in movies and those amazing musical notes that the producers intended for you to hear. Well, we've got a great value for you today on something that will completely highlight and elevate your TV watching experience, and it is a soundbar. It is a huge customer pick at HSN, and we've got the lowest price anywhere in the nation and the lowest price we've been able to do. We even have exclusive colors for you, so now that sound quality is gonna match that beautiful TV that you've got in your home. So I wanna show you the value here, because the value is really exceptional. Today, one day only, your today's special price is $110 off. Just the ZVOX soundbar is normally $269.99, and you can price compare anywhere else. That's what you're gonna find this latest model at that price. We took $110 off. Oh, and we added 2 additional years of factory warranty. That's a $21 value. Normally people get 1 year warranty. We added 2 more just for shopping here at HSN. You can break this purchase down into 5 monthly payments, which means we will send you your brand new gorgeous soundbar for basically $32 on any debit or credit card. And it's free shipping and handling, but you do have to take advantage of it. Of course, our resident electronics expert, Miss Lori Leland, is here to tell us all about it. Lori, never again rewind, never again say, did you hear what?
All that embarrassment.
Never again blast that TV, right? This is the solution.
I was always a culprit in our household. Like, turn it up, honey, I can't hear it. My husband would always say, it's really loud already. It really wasn't helping. So increasing the volume isn't helping. And to Leslie's point, this is the problem. We love our flat panel TVs. The visual is stunning. It's beautiful. It's super flat. But the problem with a super flat TV is there isn't room for a nice big speaker. So typically what you're getting is something about this size, and in a lot of cases they're firing down or backwards. So you don't stand a chance of hearing what's happening on your TV. So if you find yourself saying over and over again, I can't hear, or rewinding, or turning on closed captioning, this could be your solution, and I'll tell you, it has changed my life. I'm a TV watcher and lover, and I'm loving my TV again because of ZVOX. But let's take a listen, because traditional TVs, this is what they sound like. And it isn't about volume. You can crank it up as loud as you want. It's about clarity. So let's go louder here.
District 3, be advised.
So that's 35. Here's your ZVOX.
West on 6th Avenue. We need pursuit units in the area. Over. Subjects are
Level
suspected
2.
to be armed and dangerous.
3, 4.
Hear every comment during
5,
your favorite sporting event.
6.
Bulldogs are lining up with 5 on the line.
Without ZVOX.
Smith making adjustments back in shotgun. Floats it as his man beat. P-check fingertip. Touchdown.
How about
Hard to hear. Tinny, boring. Listen to this. Muffled.
142,000 divided by 1609.
There's
You're
ZVOX.
going to get somewhere right around.
That's a big deal, right?
It's like it's literally lifting out that voice,
It is.
lifting out the dialogue.
Right.
And please remember, the reason ZVOX has garnered so much acclaim, so many amazing customer reviews, Lori, because it is a customer pick at the high price, well, it's because it has patented technology. This is patented hearing aid technology, 6 levels for you to customize exactly what sounds best for you. And then, of course, I mean, all the technology, 3 speakers instead of the 2 that you normally get in your beautiful TV. So now you're flooding the room with that amazing sound.
Exactly. I mean, it makes such a difference. So powerful algorithms are working here to lift out those voices, or lift them up, separate them, clarify them, and then promote them to your ears so you can hear every word clear as a bell. That is the technology that's happening within this sleek, slim little speaker. And this takes up no space in your home. It's not an eyesore. It's simple and easy to hook up. Let me show you. So all you do, here's the back of it. And by the way, you can wall mount this. So you can see the wall mounting bracket sockets are already pre-drilled right here. They're on there for you. Here's where you plug it in. So there's a one-page instruction manual. There's one cord plus power. That's it. So here's where you plug your power in right there. And then you're gonna plug in an older TV with the cables we provide right here. And I'll show that to you in just a second. And then the optical is your other option. So you can plug in optical right there if you have one of the newer TVs, but it all lines up right here. Now, the various cables we're including everything that you need. Optical cable, that's for one of the newer TVs out there. We're including it. Typically, that's something extra you would have to buy. We're also including for you your traditional composite. So my TVs are older. This is the way I had to plug mine in. This end right here goes into your ZVOX, and then the white and the red goes simply into your TV. So this will work with every television out there.
So easy.
Easy. Up and running in 5 minutes.
So, and we'll go through this again. I want to give you your color options. Please choose quickly. This has been very successful today because remember, this is normally just for the Soundbar $269. We've got the best price anywhere in the nation. So right up on top, we've got HSN exclusive colors, by the way, that for today you can only get here. This is the rose gold, gorgeous. Right underneath, that's actually the gold, and it's this beautiful, almost like antiqued gold. On the other side, the #1 most popular, we've got actually, Laura, are you holding the black?
This is the gold.
Oh, okay,
This is the gold. This is titanium, which is so beautiful.
So here's your titanium, there's your copper, and then the black we've got right by the television. So the black has been the #1 bestseller right now. Remember, the rose gold and the gold, that was made exclusively for us. That is only here today, available here. You won't get it anywhere else. But remember, we ship it out to you on that first payment of $32. FlexPay is an easy and convenient way to break your purchase down onto time, or basically spread it out into 5 easy months. That is free to do. So HSN becomes your bank. You get to pay over time. But remember, what we do here is really different because not only do we have the lowest price anywhere, but we added 2 additional years of warranty just by simply purchasing with us. And so everybody's saying, oh my gosh, hallelujah. This might save marriages. You might not have to crank up that TV again. Of course, we say that jokingly, but it's not you. It's simply the way those brand new gorgeous TVs are manufactured. There's no space.
Well, that's just it. I mean, if you have been in that situation where you're arguing with a loved one over the volume, right? We've all been there. For me, I'm the one that wants it louder. My husband is like, he was over it. I'm not kidding. This was definitely a relationship pivot point for us because now we can both hear. It's a normal volume. We don't have to crank it up so loud. I'm convinced he couldn't hear either. He just wouldn't admit it. Okay, so yeah, I think it was both of us.
Very possible.
Right, but the whole thing with this is you don't have to turn on closed captioning anymore. If that's something you've had to do in the past because you couldn't hear those plot points, you didn't know what your actors and actresses were saying, you don't have to do that anymore. I didn't like that because you find that your eyes are now at the bottom of the screen and not looking into the eyes of your favorite actors and actresses. It was very distracting. And then have you ever done this? You had to rewind TV and it took you an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and 20 minutes to watch an hour-long TV show because you missed stuff and you had to keep rewinding.
Even sporting events. Even sporting events. My son Liam is finally into football, right? He's 9 and he just figured it out. And we've had to rewind things because I missed something because we're trying to learn. Both of us are trying to learn together. And so I've missed something. We're rewinding. We got a beautiful brand new TV, but sometimes those speakers aren't even facing forward.
Well, that's exactly it. So we've had a lot of people call into the show who live, you know, in apartments or townhouses, and their neighbors are thanking them because the sound was coming back through the wall. It was going backwards instead of out into the room. The other problem that's really happening in the world right now, and one of the reasons that there's this epidemic in the country with us being unable to hear the voices on TV, is the way Hollywood has changed their mixing techniques. By the way, this is the gold, absolutely gorgeous, like that burnished gold. It's gonna look beautiful with the wood, maybe dark woods that you might have in your home. But the way Hollywood is now mixing, they're muddling everything together. So it could be explosions and background music and all the special effects, all of those sounds are all mixed together with the spoken word.
No wonder.
And you can't understand what anyone is saying. It's a big problem.
Yeah,
there are over 95 million Americans that are over the age of 50 right now too. And if you think about, you know, these folks went to rock concerts, they didn't do their hearing any favors. This has been a great solution for so many people.
But it's so sad because we think it's something wrong with us.
Right.
You know, you think, oh, I must be getting old, my ears are tired. It's not us. It's simply that those TVs are so fancy that they don't even have space for speakers. Go figure. If you read the reviews are outstanding. They really are phenomenal. We've got people saying, makes all the difference in the world, excellent product. This was easy to set up. I keep the volume low and now I can still hear everything. I was thrilled. I can't get over the difference. And these are all on hsn.com right now. And these are from customers that have actually actually purchase the product. So I would love to hear from you. If you've bought this before from us, if it has changed your TV viewing experience, your movie viewing experience, would you tell everybody about it? Would you call in and become part of the show? We'd love to hear from you today. It's 1-866-376-8255 to call in and give your testimonial. We also have a great little video on how that AccuVoice science works. Remember, this is not patent pending technology. This is patented technology. This is a huge opportunity buy today. It is one day only, price, free shipping, 5 months to pay it off. Take a listen to this, come right back, place your order. Remember, the black is currently in the lead and most popular.
Can't hear voices on TV? ZVOX AccuVoice patented hearing aid technology literally lifts voices out of the soundtrack.
Bulldogs are lining up with 5 on the line. Prep goes wide. Jackson lined up on the near field. Smith making adjustments back in shotgun. Floats it, has his man beat. P-Jack fingertip. Touchdown.
ZVOX. Hear what you've been missing.
So that's the thing.
Amazing.
You know, it's not that we think it sounds better. It's not that, oh my gosh. I mean, there's one reviewer that actually said, I don't know how it works, but I'm glad I purchased it. There's other people saying, I'm coming back for more. Today is the day to pick it up at over $100 off. Remember, lowest price anywhere. We are allowed to say that. You can go ahead and compare. We've got the lowest price because the ZVOX alone is $269 by itself. And then remember, we're giving you more years of warranty. We added an additional 2 years just for purchasing with us. So your item number on your best value of the day from us is 632-727. Huge value from the good folks at ZVOX and HSN. I'm so glad we made this happen because it does make a great gift. If you have TV, if you watch TV, if you love watching movies, you love listening to music, this is absolutely gonna make a world of a difference for you. Look, close to $300 value. Not here with us. That is $159.99, and then we'll ship it out to you for $32. So Lori, let's see the difference again.
Let's listen, yeah.
Because unless you got it home, I mean, you really don't believe it. It almost is too good to be true, but it's a world of a difference.
You are limited right now by the speakers you're listening through, so keep that in mind. When you hear this in your own home, I think you're gonna be astounded. So here's TV sound.
Goes wide. Jackson lined up on the
And this is loud, it's 35. This should be clearer than this, right?
P-Jack fingertip. Touchdown.
Multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom. 142,000
Okay, without?
divided by 1609, you're going to get some
Huh?
right
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, you're
this
not
teacher's
touching the
saying.
volume, right?
Not at all.
every 1 hour. Great Scott. Right?
Here's ZVOX.
No, seriously?
So why'd you up here?
ZVOX. Hear what you've been missing.
So bold,
Can't
right?
hear voices on TV?
Without.
ZVOX AccuVoice patented hearing aid technology.
Crazy, right?
It's crazy.
Voices out of the soundtrack.
Which ZVOX?
Enjoy your action film without missing a word.
So good.
Wow.
District 3, be advised, we have 2 drivers in illegal pursuit.
Without.
Seen heading west on 6th Avenue. We need pursuit units in the area. Over.
So hard to hear.
So hard to hear. And you know, yes, we appreciate all the sound effects and all that stuff that's vital to the movie and to the point and the plot, right? That's very important. But if we're not listening to what's happening, if we don't hear the dialogue, if we're not listening to what did he say to her? Did he tell her he loves her? If we don't hear those most important parts, what are you doing? You're wasting time, you're rewinding, I mean, it is a nightmare. And so you crank up that volume. Everybody in the house, in the rest of the house is very inconvenienced by that, and you're still not listening to it. So I want you to try this out today. You know, it is gonna be a world of a difference. It's not that you're old, it's not that you're tired, there's nothing wrong with us. It's simply just the way technology has evolved with these beautiful, fancy, brand new televisions. They're so sliver thin. They've gotten that right?
Yeah,
I mean, it looks like a picture frame. They're pretty, but we just don't hear. There's not enough space for quality speakers. Every article I've read, Lori, from consumer electronics to people reviewing products have said it is absolutely a worthwhile investment to get a soundbar. You know, because there are some things you can look up and people are like, you don't have to have something like this. This is absolutely worth the investment. And this is everybody that's reviewed soundbars.
I mean, it is a must-have, and I'll tell you, the team behind ZVOX, they've actually been innovating soundbar technologies and kind of came up with with the idea in the first place 15 years ago. They realized with these new flat panel TVs that were coming out that the sound wasn't going to be satisfying. They identified that there was a change and a shift in those Hollywood mixing techniques, and they realized, hey, we need to create something. And so they kind of started the whole craze with soundbars. But what I love about the ZVOX company is they also come from a background not only of sound mixing, but also hearing aid technologies. So they were able to integrate into this those powerful algorithms that lift out those voices, clarify them, and then promote them to your ears so that you can hear every single word, and it's all crystal clear. So that's what we love about this. My dad has pretty severe hearing loss and would listen with the overhead ears, the big earphones, and we'd be like, hey dad, like trying to have a communication, have a conversation with him, and he was just out of the mix.
My dad too.
It was so it was awkward.
My dad would have the little, you know, the little rabbits, right? And so he would be there, my mom would be talking to him, and then what happens? That person's isolated. That person feels isolated, right? And they don't feel part of the group. It is not you. It is absolutely the technology of these beautiful slim bezels on these TVs that they're making now. And so sometimes they don't even have space for quality speakers. Sometimes they're not even facing forward. They're facing sideways. And so of course you don't hear anything. And everything mumbles together and it all sounds tinny and muffled. With the ZVOX, with this purchase, and remember, we're gonna ship it out to you on that first payment of $32, okay? With this ZVOX, you're going to get all of the sounds, almost like separated. Like you can literally, like in a recipe, you can taste all the ingredients. You're gonna literally hear all the ingredients that make that scene, that make that song, that make that movie.
I love the way you're explaining that, because that really comes into play with the 6 levels of that AccuVoice technology that you're gonna get with this brand new latest and greatest version of the ZVOX speaker. So our first generation model had 1 level of AccuVoice. It was either on or off. This one has 6 different levels. So you can totally and completely customize. If you're watching a football game, you might want it a little bit louder. If you're watching a talk show, you might need it a little bit lower. You can totally adjust. You're getting a brand new reimagined remote control that's larger. It has fewer buttons, and the buttons are easier to see. You remember that output leveling mode we used to talk about that would tame the loud commercials? You would push a button and it would help pull back those commercials that would otherwise blast you out of the room when they came on. They were so startling and shocking. That is an automatic on function of your brand new ZVOX, this version, which is really nice.
One less thing for me to do.
The other thing too, with the other one, you had to turn on the AccuVoice on or off. With this one, it's always on. You just determine which level. Because some people wrote in and said, we're not getting the same effect that you had in the studio. What's going on? The team at ZVOX said, that's okay. We're gonna leave it on for you all the time. You just select your level by touching the AccuVoice button, and that's all there is to it.
And you got 6 levels of customization, so you are in control. You're gonna find it just right, like Goldilocks porridge, right? So I wanna do colors, and then I wanna tell you everything you're getting with your purchase today. This beautiful color here, you can only get with us at HSN right now. We're calling this one Rose Gold. We also have it available for you in the gold. Remember, only here can you get these 2 colors right now. On the other side, we've got the titanium, and then we've also got the copper right in front of our TV on studio here. We've got it in the black. That is our #1 most popular. Remember, we are $110 off. We are killing the competition today because nobody can touch our price today. We are the best price anywhere. And then we also give you 5 months to pay it off. So if you're new to HSN, FlexPay is free. They're interest-free payments that allow you to have basically 5 months to pay this off, okay? We're not charging you anything for that. You've got a major debit card, a credit card. You can get this home today or sent to somebody. Very important to know, you can send this to somebody and they can get it on time for holiday. We are also in extended returns, which means that if this is a gift, maybe for, you know, your dad that lives across the country, or, you know, your kid that's off away at college, right? Extended returns is our longest trial period, right? We know that a lot of you are shopping for holiday right now, so you don't have to worry about even opening the box. You have until the end of January 2019 to figure out if you want your brand new ZVOX or not. So extended returns is really the way to go. It's stress-free holiday shopping. So here's what you're getting today. You'll get your ZVOX soundbar. You're also going to get your remote control. We're also throwing in the AAA batteries for the remote, so that's coming included. The AC adapter, your mini jack stereo cable, and then you're also your 3.5 to RCA mini jack stereo cable. You will also get your optical digital cable, and then your user manual. So explain to me also, Lori, when we get it home, what all those cables are for.
All right, so really easy. Real quick, I just want to show you, this is the sound bar that I took out of my home, and I'll tell you, this was a dust catcher, and I'm over here weightlifting with it. It is gigantic. gigantic. I don't even know if you guys can get it in the shot. So this is your brand new ZVOX, only just a few inches long. This is a 17-inch sound bar. It's super lightweight. It's aluminum. Let me show you how easy it is to hook it up. So here's where you put power right here. It's labeled up above, okay? And then you just plug it in right here. So there's your power. If you're gonna do optical, you can see it's that funny shaped little port right here. We're gonna include the cable for that. If you have an older TV, then you're gonna end up doing the red and the white. So the RCA cables or the composite.
So it's one or the
cables.
other, right?
One or the other, yeah.
Right.
And power. And then, by the way, this even has an auxiliary port, and we're including a cable, so you can plug it in right here if you want to any phone or tablet, and you can stream music that way.
Oh my gosh.
Which is really nice too for your music,
yes.
which that's just an extra bonus. But instead of having something that's like this, where it's just taking up a lot of room, it's an eyesore, and you're not getting great sound quality out of it, full disclosure, I spent about $400 on this thing, and I couldn't wait to replace it, because you know what it was doing? It was making the sound louder, but because it wasn't clarifying, it was making an already bad problem worse.
Yeah.
With this, it's clarifying the voices on TV because of those that patented hearing aid technology that's built right in, and those powerful algorithms. It's literally, it's pulling the voices up, it's making them crystal clear, and it's allowing you to hear them in a way that now you know what's being said on TV.
I was fascinated by the hearing aid technology.
Right.
You know, because I mean, this is tried and true and studied, and there is a reason ZVOX has a patented. It's not patent pending, it is patented hearing aid technology. So just the same science, the same way that those hearing aids are working to lift sounds out for us to hear more clearly, that's the same thing they're doing here today. 6 levels of customization means, you know what, maybe my partner wants it a little different. Maybe I want it a little different. Means with 6 levels, you can always get it just right. Your item order here is 632727. I always encourage you to read the reviews. Remember, here at HSN, unlike a lot of other places, you actually have to buy the product to be able to review the product. So that's really nice, and we'll put the good, the bad, the ugly up there. You will see it and read it all. So that's always nice as well, but this is a huge customer pick and has made a huge difference in people's lives. We're staying home a lot more. We're watching more movies at home because now we can stream things and download, and you know, we do it to save money a lot of times too. So why not elevate that experience? Create your own ambiance, your own movie theater, and really enjoy that sound quality that finally matches that beautiful TV you spent money on. We've got a testimonial for you. Please take a listen. Please place your order, especially if you like the black. The black is the most popular right now. Place your order. Come right back. We still got more to share with you.
It's very difficult for me sometimes to decipher between the language and the speech and the background noise. With this AccuVoice, I'm actually able to hear the speech without having to turn the television volume up. I don't have to rewind my DVR to actually hear what they're saying or put on closed caption. This was fantastic.
So with the AccuVoice, I know that I can be, you know, involved in the scene and hear every word that's being said by the characters.
Lori and I were commenting, you know, for me, I was the guilty one in the house all the time. And they were like, are you okay? What is wrong with you? That is so loud. You don't realize how loud that is? I don't know. Might be all the years of wearing the IFB. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
But I can't hear. And if you're not listening to what's happening, guess what? You're not enjoying it. You're kind of feeling like you're missing something, and you always feel left out. This is going to be the answer, Lori.
It really is. And full disclosure, I received one ZVOX speaker as a sample to test out because I knew I was going to be presenting it to all of you, and I loved it so much that I immediately had to come back and get one for my other TV because I couldn't stand watching TV in our main living area without the ZVOX. It just wasn't the same. And then I bought one for my parents as a gift. They loved it so much they needed a second one for their other TV as well. It changes everything when you can actually hear television. So let's listen. Here's a traditional TV.
Out of the soundtrack.
And this is loud. It's 35. It's not about loudness, it's about clarity. There's your ZVOX.
District 3, be advised, we have 2 drivers in illegal pursuit, likely heading west on 6th Avenue. We need pursuit units in the area. Over. Subjects are suspected to be armed and dangerous.
Your every comment during your favorite sporting event.
Bulldogs are lining up with 5 on the line. Prep goes wide. Jackson lined up on the near field. Smith making adjustments back in shotgun. Floats it as his man beat.
Without.
Touchdown.
top, multiply across the bottom. 142,000 divided by 1609. Somewhere right around 88 miles every 1 hour. Great Scott, right?
I'm without. I mean, really amazing. Isn't it such a huge difference?
And I have to tell you, look, you know, God bless people that are creating all those extra sounds, right? When it comes to movies, all the background sound, all those, that sound mixing, it's an art, you know, to be able to do that. But if the person's not hearing what's being said, if I don't know what the sports commenter said, if I don't know what the girl was saying to the boy right now in the classroom, right? If you're missing those vital moments, you're missing the most important parts. You're saying, what? You're bothering other people. Did she say what? And you're rewinding, you're wasting time. This is such an easy thing, an easy addition to elevate your experience. And so I want you to enjoy it. Imagine now being able to hear the nightly news without having to crank it up, if you want to hear the news these days. Imagine now being able to hear all, you know, the comments from the commentator at the sporting events. Imagine being able to listen to what was that ingredient she added at the end on your favorite cooking shows and hear it clearly without having to crank up the volume. Please notice that Lori is not cranking up the volume at all. She has not touched the volume at all this entire time. What she is doing is simply putting the ZVOX on or turning it off.
Right.
And that's it. So that's the world of a difference, literally lifting that dialogue out.
It really does. It makes all the difference. And again, so simple and easy for you to hook up. So here's where it goes back here at the back. You have your power cord. So you plug one end into this and the other end into the wall. We include everything. You're also getting with this your optical cable and you're getting your composite. So two different ways to connect here and here. And then you just figure out if you have a newer TV, you can do optical. So that's going to be the unusual looking one right here. If you have an older TV, you're going to want to do this one over here, which is the red and white. So it's very, very simple.
So at all times, is it just two items plugged in?
Yep, just one into your TV and then one into the wall for power.
So just two.
That's it.
That's it. So
really
one for
easy.
Electricity and one for the TV.
And there are some other ways that you can connect it. It's all covered in the one-page instruction manual.
Oh, that's good.
But this is the easiest way right out of the box that you can be up and running in about 5 minutes.
Remember that we ship to wherever you want, right? So if you are thinking of this for yourself, you can go ahead and place your order, have it shipped to your home. You don't have to move. You don't have to worry about, you know, any inconvenience, finding a parking spot at the mall, having everybody pressure you, or salespeople, you know, inundating you with a lot of information that sometimes you can't process. You're gonna make a really informed purchase here today. What I love is that it could not be more easy. If you wanna ship it to somebody else, you have our longest return policy. So you have the longest trial time with your ZVOX because we are in full holiday returns. So remember, we'll ship wherever you want. It makes a fantastic gift for anybody that you know that loves entertainment, that loves TV, that loves movies. Anybody that you know is homebound that does watch a lot of TV because almost like the TV is like a companion for you. I mean, this will absolutely change your experience every single time you pop on that television.
Oh yeah, I was getting so tired of asking what I missed. It was embarrassing, it's frustrating. I know my dad felt the same way with his pretty extreme hearing loss, you know, having the over-the-ear headphones. It was really frustrating for him, but you are not alone if you're dealing with this. This is a widespread problem, and one of the biggest problems is, look how tiny an example of one of the speakers is that we pulled out of a flat panel TV. You would expect in one of those big, beautiful, expensive TVs, they would be able to at least place more impressive speakers than this, right? Problem is there's no room. There's no space for it. The TVs are getting thinner and thinner and thinner, which we love. We can wall mount them. We can decorate more easily around them. They take up less space in our home. That's all wonderful. But you can't get a big, impressive speaker into a little tiny TV or into a thin TV. And then these are very often facing in the wrong direction. So firing down or firing back at the wall. So we don't even have a chance of hearing what's being said on television. Yeah. And I'll tell you, if you're like my mom, she loves to watch BBC. She loves to watch the mysteries. She's very often watching, you know, the sleuths like Poirot, and it's very difficult for her with the accent.
Yeah, because if you miss anything, that's it. Yeah.
So and she's rewinding a lot. She was turning up the volume a lot. this has changed everything. Now she's enjoying TV. This was probably the best gift I could have ever given my mom and dad. They love it.
Yeah, it's almost like
love them. They have two now.
It's as if you're going from two-dimensional sound to three-dimensional sound, right? You just get that more encompassing sound that floods the entire room. Remember, there are 3 speakers in your ZVOX that are going to really fill the room with the sound that you're wanting to hear. And so it's so easy to go ahead and make this simple purchase and really just all of a sudden hear everything in the newscaster report, everything in the sporting events, all the dialogue, all the plot points. You're never gonna miss a thing again. It's not about the volume, it's about that clarity, that crisp clarity that is undeniable. And you know, you made it a customer pick. We did not make it a customer pick. You made it a customer pick. So many of you have returned for more. If you own one, I'd love to hear from you. We still got about 7 minutes in the presentation. So it's 1-866-376-8255. Please share with us. And also, could you believe the price we're doing today? Because Lori, just the ZVOX by itself is normally $269.99.
Right.
We took $110 off. And then we even gave you 2 additional years of peace. It's like 2 more years of peace of mind with that warranty. So normally you would get 1 year of warranty from the ZVOX. Now you'd get 3 with us here at HSN. So it's $21 value there. $291 today, but not when you purchase with us. It's one day only. Remember, you've got exclusive colors here at HSN. That rose gold is so pretty.
Beautiful.
So different, so unique. Gold is available for you as well. On the other side, titanium, we also have copper on the bottom, and then black is available for you today. Your item number is 632727, and if you're saying, but how does it work? Yes, I get it. It's 3 speakers instead of the usual 2 or that. How does it work? With patented technology. We've got a little video to explain.
Can't hear voices on TV? ZVOX AccuVoice patented hearing aid technology literally lifts voices out of the soundtrack.
Bulldogs are lining up with 5 on the line. Prep goes wide. Jackson lined up on the near field. Smith making adjustments back in shotgun. Floats it, has his man beat. P-Jack fingertip. Touchdown.
ZVOX. Hear what you've been missing.
What a great opportunity.
Great technology, yeah.
Great technology,
Amazing.
Great opportunity. When you got a television, you need one of these, especially if you've got the newer TVs that are so beautiful. They almost look like a window because they're such a pretty slim bezel. Looks like a work of art on your wall, but guess what? You're just not hearing the way you should be hearing. It's not you, it's just the way they're made. Right. They're so slim, they're so streamlined.
Beautiful.
They got no space for speakers.
No room, there's no room. And Hollywood has changed everything too. They're muddling all the sound together these days. So all of the spoken words, all of the explosions, all of the soundtracks, everything is all kind of one big coagulated mess. You can't really hear what people are actually saying when they speak. So this really makes a difference. So let's go ahead and listen because it's very dramatic. So not about loudness. Again, it's about clarity.
Just out of the soundtrack.
So this is 35. I'm going to crank it up even more.
Enjoy your action film.
There's 38. It's pretty dull, pretty disappointing. Oh my gosh.
District 3, be advised, we have 2 drivers in illegal pursuit, last seen heading west on 6th Avenue.
Without.
We need pursuit units in the area. Over. Subjects are suspected to be armed and dangerous.
With ZVOX.
Every comment during your favorite sporting event.
Bulldogs are lining up with 5 on the line. Prep goes wide. Jackson lined up on the near field.
Without.
Adjustments back in shotgun.
It gets lost.
So much.
The sound gets
right?
lost.
Listen to this teacher.
Multiply across the bottom. 142,000 divided by 1609, you're gonna get somewhere right around.
I mean,
that is a world of a difference.
88 miles every 1 hour. Great Scott, right?
and without it. I mean, this is a movie that you're not going to understand a word that they're saying with traditional TV because you just can't understand because it's not clear enough. That's where ZVOX really shines. And again, 17-inch speaker here, super lightweight, incredibly easy for you to be able to plug in, up and running in as little as 5 minutes. My mom and dad were able to hook one of theirs up. I helped them with the first one. They did the second one themselves. I just want you to see that gold really quickly. It's almost a burnished gold, really, really pretty
so
with
pretty.
your with your wood furniture. That'd be lovely.
Yeah.
And here's what I like about the colors. They're so unique, but you only only basically see just that little hint of them at the top and the bottom.
It's a little sliver at the top, yeah.
And a lot of people ask, where should I place this? So it doesn't matter where you put it. Every spot in the room is gonna be the sweet spot. This is virtual 3D surround sound for your entire room. So you can put it above your TV, below, to the side, the left, the right, and you can even wall mount because those little holes are already here for you to be able to do that.
We have 3 minutes left in this particular presentation, and I just gotta tell you, what I love most, yes, you're gonna hear like never before. Yes, you're gonna enjoy the quality of all the things you love to watch. Is it soap operas? You know, do you love, you know, the talk shows? Do you love movies, sporting events? You're gonna hear, because it's all gonna be clear, like crystal clear clarity with that hearing aid technology that is patented to ZVOX. But what I love is how easy it is. It's literally 2 cables. One that goes into a standard outlet in your wall, and the other one that goes into your TV from the ZVOX. That's it. And so that is made for me. That is goof proof. If you're like me and you're like, I don't know what, and you get overwhelmed by things like this, it could not be easier, Lori. And I think that's part of the success of this product and why it's been a huge customer pick consistently since we launched it.
Oh, definitely. Customers have loved this. I mean, we first launched this in the wee early morning hours, you know, here on HSN, and it was sold out in 1 airing, and we knew this is something that resonates with customers. And once we saw those reviews starting to pour in, people have fallen in love with this technology. It's simple, it's easy, it's lightweight, it's not an eyesore, it doesn't take up your whole room, it doesn't overwhelm your living space. All you do is you plug in power right here. If you have that optical connection, and again, we're including all the cables, that's the funny looking one, the sort of unusual one with newer TVs, you plug it right here. You also have your old school plug-in on this side, so that's gonna be your composite. That's the one you wanna use with your red and your white cables that we're including to the older TVs that don't have optical. If you do want to plug in a phone, or if you do want to plug in a tablet, we're even including the cable to do that. So here's the little, there's the red and the white. So this is the one for the older TVs, but we're also including that auxiliary cable so that you can stream music through this as well, which is a really good addition.
Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes even with your cable provider, you can choose those music channels.
Yes.
Have you ever done that?
All the time.
I do that all the time too, especially if you want to listen to things that maybe you don't normally listen to. I'll put a lot of classical music just to try to get the babies to calm. I'm like, maybe it'll work. Have them calm down a little bit. But imagine now the difference when you can hear the flute lifted out, when you could hear the drums, the bass. Beautiful. I mean, it really is impressive. Instead of getting that tinny sound, that sound that almost sounds muffled, like if somebody's talking like this to you, you're going to get that sound lifted, like if we've literally separated each one for you to go ahead and hear the most important things. Please read the reviews. It is not us, you yourself made it a customer pick. People are coming back for more, especially because we've got the lowest price anywhere. So it's a very exciting day for those of us that love to cuddle up on the couch and watch some TV and listen to everything that's being said. You don't have to feel isolated anymore using the little, you know, rabbit ears or the headphones like Lori's dad was doing, like my dad was doing. Now you can still be part of the family and the group and the celebration and not feel alone because you're not hearing well.
Exactly, and I think it is such a thoughtful gift. Our really good friend, producer Allison, actually bought this for her dad. He was in the military. He also has pretty severe hearing loss. He said it was the best Father's Day gift he could have ever received because now he's enjoying TV again. So if you want to gift this to someone that you love, I know they're going to have a great time and a great experience with it.
I do too.
I love this thing.
Rose gold, gold, titanium, copper, and then we also have it available for you in the black. If you love the black, that is our #1 bestseller. It is the most popular right now, so quite frankly, we're thinking that one will sell out first. Your item number here is 632727. It is our best value of the day. We slashed $110 from our normal price. We also threw in 2 more years of manufacturer's factory warranty, so that is a really great opportunity today. And oh, if you don't have the $159.99 today, you can also break this down into 5 monthly interest-free payments of $32. We're sending it out to you for free shipping and handling, so jump on in and enjoy that sound quality. Flood the room with that sound like never before. 632727 is your item number. Miss Lori, you're not going anywhere.
I'll be right here.
We've got the 911 Help Now pending coming up. But also, hey, if your TV has seen better days,